This match was released first for our members on YouTube and Patreon. Becoming a member is the only way to watch all Purpose Wrestling shows presented in full. Thank you to all these YouTube and Patreon members who help us bring Purpose Wrestling to you. To support Purpose Wrestling, become a member at purposewrestling.com/members. Link in the description. Purpose Wrestling, for the love of wrestling.
This building is the centerpiece of my career. From a trainee and a child, sat in that chair, to an 18-year-old prodigy coming out of that dirt, to a 19-year-old standout in this ring, to a 20-year-old main event level talent, to a 21-year-old Purpose champion. The last time I was here, I lost everything.
Your new champion, Nino Bryan, defending against Michael Oku.
Remember what happened to him last time he was in the ring with me? Because he doesn't. He doesn't at all.
Off the middle rope, and he hits it, wiping out Oku on the outside. Nino was looking for that tornado DDT. Oku follows him in with the knee. 404, brain not found. What is he doing? He wants to end the career of Nino Bryan. He doesn't just want the title, he wants Nino done. Knee shot after knee shot to the head. Raymondson having to separate the two combatants now. He has called this match.
Come on. You're joking. He didn't even pin him. He didn't even tap him out.
I'd say it was my worst memory of professional wrestling, but I don't remember it. The back of my head collided with one of those chairs, and I was not the same. I've seen it. That was not me. I do not recognize myself from that moment. Michael Oku, you didn't beat me. You beat a shadow of me. You didn't beat me. You beat a shell of the man that I had become in this building. I want my championship back.
I'm gonna fight for Nino Bryan to never ever wrestle me for that belt ever again. For his safety. This is the thing that I need everybody to remember. It's for his safety.
I am the best wrestler in this country!
There is something truly special about Leland, more so than Nino, more so than the middle child. Just consider how your wrestling career could go as it just begins if I took you under my wing.
These last couple of months have been taken under your wing. They've been some of the best of my life. I've been learning so much. How else can I question you? The things you've said about my family, but deep down I've always been on your side. I got a plan. You're gonna love it. Trust me, you're gonna like it.
You can get a title shot, but there's only one way you'll get it. If you can beat me one-on-one right now.
Oh my god, right now? Nino's been for a war. The bell is rung. Wait, the bell is rung? Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Someone just got screwed. What? They were in it all along? The Bryants have played Michael Oku for 4 months. Nino's gonna fight for the title now. Michael can't do anything about it. Oh, here he comes. What is he thinking? Yes, Leland, get him!
It's official. Nino Bryan, Michael Oku for the Purpose Wrestling Championship.
It is main event times, teams, and this one has been far too long in the making. Nino Bryan finally getting his rematch for the Purpose Wrestling title against Michael Oku.
It's the comeback story we've all been waiting for in the library. Nino Bryan gets his rematch with Michael Oku after he knocked him out.
After the Bryan brothers played Michael Oku like a fiddle, Leland Bryan pretending to be on the side of Oku, pretending to be his apprentice, quote unquote, losing his surname and absolutely playing him. Said Nino could only have another title match if he beats his own brother, and then laid down 1, 2, 3. The look on Michael's face is a meme in and of itself. It was beautiful, teams.
Is it gonna be enough? Is it gonna be enough? They got the brothers Xander and Leland, they've got Nino this far, but can Nino take it all the way?
All Nino wants is a fair shot. Let's hope he gets it this time. We know how devious Michael Oku can be.
I mean, he's got that mouth guard this time as well. You know how knocks to the end, come up here, you crack the jaw, you go to sleep immediately. Are we going to see it again tonight with Nino?
I think Nino's probably going to be watching for that. He's going to be defending his head. And here he comes, the Purpose Wrestling Champion. He's been on a bit of a run. Some great defenses, beating Sky Smithson, Connor Mills, Safire Reed. Been a hell of a run. But he has been running scared of Nino Bryan for months.
And after the humiliation, that he suffered, just purely through, the tricks of the Bryan brothers, what is going through the mind of our champion right here tonight?
I don't know. He's normally sadistic, whatever's going through Michael Oakley's mind. Taking his time, bringing in, watching out over the library, staring at daggers at Nino Bryan. Oku has run roughshod over Purpose since getting that title. Some can even claim before. Very few losses on that record of his. And one of them has an asterisk. Some people, you can hear it, some people do respect Oku for what he's done in British wrestling as the Purpose champion, but most think he's despicable.
As far as we're concerned, Bobby, as far as the people of the public of Purpose, Nino Bryan, as far as we're concerned, this is our champion right now. Whether or not he represents what you want him to represent, whether or not he represents what you like, this is the guy right now for Purpose Wrestling.
He holds the gold, and he does have some nefarious tactics, but he's basically been unstoppable since winning. This story dates all the way back to the Purpose Wrestling Championship tournament, where Nino knocked Michael Oku out of that tournament, so Michael costing him the semi-final match against Connor Mills. It's been over 2 years. This title match, this rematch is the latest in the trilogy, and maybe the last. I think if Michael Oku wins this, he's putting the demon, the ghost that is Nino Bryan that hangs over him to bed. But if Nino wins, I don't know where we go from here. You know Michael's not going to let it lie.
You can see the poise in the face of Nino Bryan. He looks ready for this.
The following contest is your main event of the evening, and it is for the Purpose Wrestling Championship. Introducing first to my left, the challenger from Bournemouth, Nino Bryan! And his opponent, to my right, from Old Street in London, some would say he is shoot legit, the #1 independent wrestler in the world today. He is the master of the half crab and your current reigning, defending Purpose Wrestling champion, Michael Oku.
What do you think of that introduction, Teach? Oku claiming to be the #1 independent wrestler in the world.
Well, the funny thing is that you know for a fact that who has this isn't Chris Hatch interpreting the surroundings. Michael Oku has gone to Chris Hatch and said, "I want you to say this."
So that is how ring announcing works. You introduce the wrestler how they would like to be introduced, and Michael's introductions at Purpose have gotten longer and wilder as time has gone on. But what do you think to that claim? What do you think of Michael's claim to being the #1 independent wrestler in the world?
And he certainly wanted it.
The stare on the face of Michael, staring down Nino, staring at the referee. We're underway. Part 3. Here we go. Only time in Purpose Wrestling history where a match has happened for a third time. don't like to use the cliche, but it is the rubber match. They are one apiece. Teeks, who you got?
Mike looking for that half crab immediately there. He knows his bread and butter. It's hard to look past the championship pedigree of Michael Oku, but the skill and the fortuitousness of Nino Bryant, and the quickness, the agility, the ingenuity, the uniqueness that he brings to the game can't be overlooked for Nino Bryant. But
series of covers there.
If I was a betting man and my bank account says that I am, I'd have to go with Michael Oku.
I nicknamed Nino Bryan the heart and soul of Purpose Wrestling some time ago, and he shows it in every match with his grit and determination. It's so hard to keep Nino Bryan down. Michael Oku found a way in their last match by literally knocking Nino out.
And perhaps that's exactly what it's going to take again. If Nino Bryant's not going to stay down for a 1-2-3, if he's not going to tap out, if that's what it's going to take for Michael Oku to win this match, he's going to have to go as far as knocking the poor boy out. And perhaps we're going to see that happening for a second time.
Nino now leaping over side to side, great springboard crossbody, wipes out Oku, doesn't go for the cover, just goes for the series of right hands. Nino wearing that emotion on his face a little bit. Not only does he want the Purpose title, he hates Michael Oku. Springboard head scissor takedown, unreal athleticism by Nino Bryan. The natural ability of all three of the Bryan brothers is a spectacle, TK.
The one thing he's got to keep in mind with it, as impressive as all this high-flying action is from Nino, he needs to just be wary. A fall like that could potentially knock himself out this time.
All or nothing from Nino Bryan, wiping out Oku with a dive to the outside. This time goes for the cover. Oku out at one.
Because the problem Nino has here is that you can't train your brain not to. You can go to the gym, you can get a bigger chest, bigger arms, bigger shoulders, bigger legs, stronger, faster muscles, and improvement, all of that. You just can't strengthen your brain to not get concussed.
One thing I have noticed, have you noticed that Nino's right knuckles have already gone beet red from where he was pounding? And there we go again, pounding on the face of Michael Oku.
He has to be careful here, Martin Robinson might start calling him on those 5 counts there.
He also has to be careful that he doesn't break his own hand, holding his own hand.
He has to find that safe middle ground between getting his pound of flesh, getting his revenge on Michael Oku, but also not going so far as to get himself disqualified or putting himself in a disadvantaged position. Yeah, like breaking his own knuckles.
Notice he's changed tack now. He's going for the left hand instead of the right. Drop kick to the button on the money. He's straight into the cover. Great reflexes by Nino. Try the cover. Force Michael to kick out if it's not enough. Good idea by Nino Bryan. He's got knowledge well beyond his years. And again, still in his early 20s.
I will say it again. The way he landed on that drop kick, high up in the shoulders, high up in the neck potentially.
Oku pile driver out of nowhere. It doesn't follow up with a cover. Nino under those ropes. Oku using a pile driver just to get a break.
It's that left arm from Nino, still trying to get his bearings.
Oku still looking worse for wear, despite being the one who just delivered a pile driver.
I mean,
taking a lot of punishment already.
The offense has all been Nino Bryan up until this point. Mike got lucky there with that pile driver.
Oku now stomping on Nino Bryan. Kick to the back.
Any other time we'd say like a pile driver would probably finish a match there, but a pile driver at this point in the match is only just going to stiffen up Nino Bryan's neck. And if you can't turn left, if you can't turn right, your neck is your primary function for the spine. Nino could be in trouble here early doors.
And also the pace at which Nino moves. If he's unable to adjust his head and his neck to see where he's going to, adjust his trajectory, which he's able to do in midair, well then that's just take his own else out of Nino's arsenal. Oku now just driving the knee into the side of the head of Nino, using the bottom rope to put pressure on. Taunting the Bryan family who are sat here in the back row underneath the hard cams at the library.
Look at the eyes of Nino Bryan. Look how sleepy he's looking.
Was he just lulling Oku in though? Was that all an act? Was that playing possum? Is that some next level playing possum by Nino Bryan? Just the diving, just
throwing his whole body into that one.
And then Michael ricocheting off that bottom rope. This is what I mean about it. This is all or nothing for Nino. Nino knows that he's got to win this match. He knows he tricked his way into this title match. Not that he didn't deserve it, just Michael wasn't giving it to him. But he won't get another one if this doesn't go his way. European uppercut. Oku gets some separation, follows Nino in. Looking for the 404. Nino steps aside. Another drop kick on the mark. This time Nino is full rotation. Like he's not landing on his shoulders. He's come down on his stomach.
Is that not the exact move that knocked Nino out last time? That 404.
That 404 multiple times.
Mike could be looking brainbuster. Could have been looking brainbuster there, trying to do more damage to the neck and head.
You're right, just constantly going for the head. Even that back elbow. What a claymore by Nino Bryan. This one could be over. You saw Oku's eyes open about 2 there. So much for Michael. Michael has always said, as well as obviously being the master of the half crab, he likes to work the brain. And that came to fruition in their last match. Nino not giving him the opportunity he wants to work the brain. You know what? Nino might be working Michael's brain. Look at Michael holding his head.
I mean, the offense we've seen from Nino so far, he may very well be looking for, as I said earlier, that specifically counter first, that revenge. So he may be focusing his offense too on Michael Oku's head.
Reversal of a reversal. Oku looking to reverse with a super kick. Roll through into the cover. Nino nearly gets him. Looks for a PK. Michael defends though. Gets into the position for that half crab. Kick up by Nino. There it is. PK by Oku. We know when he likes to follow that one. Top rope lion salt. Nino has done his homework though. Out of the way. Oku misses. No one in the pool team.
They've had 2 epic contests in the past. It should come as no surprise that these 2 know each other so well. Just like you said earlier, they're one apiece. They're one apiece. So of course they know each other's moves.
Airplane spin in that burning hand position, that torture rack position. Look at the momentum Nino's got. Is Nino trying to prove that his brain is working here? Because he's going to get dizzy. Oku though lands on his feet with that burning hammer.
There's no way he can secure this. There's no way.
Well, an airplane's been doing the half crab with one leg.
Version of a giant swing here. Version of a giant swing, but he's got that clutch on underneath the knee. Yeah, here we go. Spin over.
Into the half crab. Nino needs to get out of this and quick. There's no way Nino Bryant is getting this Purpose Wrestling title back if he cannot get out of the half crab. But the longer he's in it, this could be over. This could be Nino's story done.
Little thing for the naked eye that you might not have caught there in the giant swing. When Mike had his hand up behind the knee there, the hyperextension of the leg could have increased the pain. Before even Mike had the chance to put the half crab on. So he's chipping away at that knee. He's chipping away at that leg there.
There you go, Nino with that second boot, that third boot as well, getting right on the jaw of Oku. Oku looking a bit wobbly. Nino now with wrist control. Double stomp. That is how you get out of the half crab, TK Cooper.
It's that creativity, it's the ingenuity I was talking about earlier on. Nino's got it all. He's got it in spades.
This kid is unreal. And to call him a kid is to do him a disservice. I'd say that because of his age, but because of his experience, his knowledge in the ring, that is a disservice to call him a kid. Both men exhausted. Nino using the rope to pull himself up. Oku holding his ribs. Now, it's a cliche, Teeks, but obviously first one to their feet, advantage, right?
I mean, are they even going to make it to their feet at this point?
Nino doesn't want to get to feet, just going for Michael. Michael pulling Nino down by his hair. Just jockeying for position now, hand
Just a bit of a cat fight here.
Nino swings wildly. He gets Michael right on the ear, I think. What's it like getting hit in the ear, Teeks?
It rings a bell. It rings a bell. It discombobulates you. I don't know if anybody listening to the sound of my voice has seen the Sherlock Holmes films, but it's a very similar situation.
Oku chose to go for the jaw. It did look like Nino struck the ear one more time.
So he might have done damage to a tooth here.
Nino lines up. Full elbow this time, again on the ear.
It messes up your equilibrium. It messes up just your depth perception.
These two warriors just in the middle, slogging it out. There we go. Back elbow from Nino Bryan. The swing, the torque he got on that. Surprised Oku. Well, I was going to say, I was surprised Oku's getting back up, but he's not. He's reeling, trying to get away from Nino.
And then another one of those wild shots you're talking about there, Bobby.
Exhaustion setting in. Back to the centre. We're back to where we started, Teeks. Blow for blow.
Crowd riling these boys back to their feet. Willing them even.
Who have you got in a straight up fist fight? Because it's looking like Nino might come out on top.
Again,
Michael is bigger.
I would have to say statistically, like all of the advantages should go to Mike. He's got the bigger range, he's got the larger muscles, he's got power, he's got strength, he's got distance. But
Look at the Pele. Nino cuts him off. Great defense. Another back elbow by Nino. Nino pointing to the corner. We know what he's calling for. Hurricane Nino. Michael sees it coming. Reversal. Nino ducks out. This time he hits the Pele. Looks for the clothesline. Nino hits a Pele of his own.
He can do better.
That classic vintage Nino rebound. Michael, there it is. The 404. Brain not found.
Referee Martin Raymondson might have to
advantage.
check him. Referee Martin Raymondson might have to check him.
Nino, that package driver into the cover. That could be it. Oku rolls his shoulder straight back up to his feet, not letting his shoulder get pinned again. Super kick by Bryant. One more time into the torture rack. Facebuster, set out Facebuster in the centre of the ring. Let's go, Nino. This is your chance.
Nino's going deep here. He's pulling stuff out the locker we haven't seen before. Stuff he hasn't been able to capitalize on earlier.
The ability of Nino Bryant to get a bigger man up on his shoulders and then hit that facebuster. It's all technique.
Testament to the fact Nino Bryant, sure, may be the smaller man, but he's willing to give it his all if it means he's going to secure the Purpose Championship here tonight.
Nino now pulling Michael Oku up by his head, keeping that chin control. You control the head, you control the body, right, Teeks?
100%, yeah. He's looking for
Lining up Hurricane Nino again. Oku sees it coming.
Again, Oku's got him scouted.
Nino sat front row here. The crowd's very wise to the kind of things that can happen at Purpose Wrestling. Leaving Nino sat on his own.
I mean, Mike's looking for that Fosbury front, but I don't know. He kind of doesn't look with it right now.
I don't even think he knows where Nino is.
He's operating on autopilot. He just knows when a man's on the outside, what do I do? Fosbury front. I don't even know if he's going to run the right direction at this point.
The crowd chanting no along with the claps. He's spotted Nino. He's got his eye on him. Here he goes. Head of steam.
Doesn't want to run too
In the right
fast.
position. And misses. Lands on his feet though, but Nino is back in the ring. Baiting him in. Enziguri wipes out the champ. Now Nino planning.
You can see the cogs ticking over here. What's he thinking?
What is going through his mind? Is he willing to risk it all one more time? This is the move that wiped him out in the last title match, leading to Oku getting the win. This is a dangerous move. Nino into position, looking for that Asai moonsault. No, stops on the middle rope. This time, goes forward. He has missed the Asai moonsault before. This time, senton shrivel to the outside. Wipes out Oku. Nino takes a seat.
But the cross-legged springboard swanton-style flip to the floor pays dividends.
Lines up Oku. Hurricane Nino incoming. Oku ducks underneath. Super kick by the champion. Wipes out the challenger. Nino Bryant, centre of the ring, looking barely with it. Oku, much needed break from the offense of Nino Bryant. What is Oku planning? Just eyeballing Nino. Looking across the ring at referee Martin Raymondson.
Is he thinking frog splash? Is he thinking single leg?
Checked out the top turnbuckle there for a second, didn't he? I don't know what he's planning. Is he going to put Nino up there?
Oh, he's not thinking Hurricane Oku, perhaps.
This would be an insult to injury for Nino Bryant to lose to his own move. Sees it coming. Just that step up enziguri to the back. You know how hard it must be to hit someone with their own move. They know all the reversals. They know where it's coming from. They've had reversals hit on them a number of times. What is Nino aiming for now? Looking for that poison rana off the top. Avalanche poison rana. Oku holding onto the ankles of Nino, not letting it go. Holding onto that top turnbuckle. Inverted electric chair drop.
That's filth.
Onto that top turnbuckle. Nino Bryan is reeling. There's the head damage that Nino couldn't take, and another drop kick. That is it. Michael Oku has found his window. He hit a 404 not long ago. 2 more big strikes to the brain. Nino Bryan
we've seen it earlier in the show, Bobby. We've seen it earlier in the show where the turnbuckles have come off, and they have been used to horrible effect. Nino Bryan's perhaps lucky that turnbuckle cover is there. Otherwise, we could have been seeing knockout number 2.
Oku looking for an inverted superplex. And he hits it, inverted superplex from the middle rope. Nino landed face first. That's it, it's over. Retaining the champ. I shouldn't count Nino Bryan out. Any other competitor, that might have been it.
Nino looked like he was holding his knee, something on the impact on that inverted suplex.
Oku up to the rafters, frog splash to the back of Nino Bryan. Oku feeling it now, says he's going to retain this championship, heading straight to the outside. We don't know how quickly Oku can get to the top. You can tell the fatigue is there, but Oku running on adrenaline, up to the top rope, doesn't want to see Nino Bryan anymore. Frog splash, two frog splashes. Wait, is this enough? Heart and soul, can he stay in? He does, just stays in it. Milliseconds.
You called him, you dubbed him the heart and soul of Purpose, and Nino Bryan is proving it here. He's got that heart. He's got that extra little bit that's keeping him going.
Michael Oku questioning what he has to do. An inverted superplex, 2 frog splashes, drop kicks to the head. 404, and Nino Bryan cannot be pinned.
You see there, Bobby, he's pulling down the protective knee pad. Obviously that protects himself, but if he wants to really unprotect this 404, then that's exactly what he has to do right now. I can't pretend to be a fan of it, but I
Desperate
understand.
times call for desperate measures, Teeks. I think Michael's thinking, if I can't pin Nino Bryan, and it feels like sometimes Nino Bryan is unpinnable, then he's going to have to try and do what he did before and knock him out. Lining up Nino now. Nino just looking dead on his feet. Oku calling for it. You're right, Teeks. That knee is revealed for that 404. Head of dig. Nino, too quick into that Hurricane Rana. He's going to take that into the cover. This could be it. Oku reverses just about. Powers Nino up. Styles clash.
No.
He's got him lined up for it. Styles clash in the centre of the ring. Oku also fakes out that Styles clash straight into the crowd this time. This is it. Nino Bryan is done. Valiant effort by Bryan, but he cannot stay in this half crowd after the punishment he's taken. It's so deep. Oku a double wrist lock on, pulling that knee joint out of place. There's no way Nino Bryan gets out of this. Nino trying to reach, but it's not going to be enough. Oku sitting back, pulling Nino back to the centre of the ring. This one is done, Teeks.
Oh, he's pulling on the ankle now. He's increasing the torque, the angle.
We haven't seen anyone, once Michael sits back like this, we've seen Connor Mills tap out to this, we saw Safire tap out to this. This angle for the half crab is devastating, but
look at Nino,
will not tap.
He's got the fingernails in the canvas.
Putting that pressure on the neck of Michael as he pushes. Michael's actually having to strain to keep it in. He reached the ropes! I cannot believe Nino Bryan managed to reach the ropes with Michael leaning back in the half crowd like that.
Incredible. Nino just won't give up. Nino just won't give up.
Nino Bryan is the only way. That's the only way Michael got the championship off him. It's the only way to keep him down. The only other person we've seen keep him down recently was Spike Gervais. He did that by cheating.
And perhaps that's the same things going through Michael Oku's head right now. I can't believe it. I don't know what it's going to take, and it's that doubt that is maybe going to be the opening Nino needs. If Michael's starting to feel the doubt, if Michael's starting to feel the insecurity, Michael's starting to feel the anxiety.
The crowd getting on Oku now, deep into the match. Michael's psychology has been fragile at the best of times. This deep into a title match with someone he might feel is unbeatable, that might really get under his skin. I don't know what he's going for here. He sat himself on the top turnbuckle, reaching down to pull Bryan in.
I mean, we've literally seen Michael pull out all the stops tonight. Who knows what kind of three-handed backflip, quadruple spin.
Loading it up. Is he going for an avalanche power slam? No. Look for an avalanche tombstone, I think. That will end it. That will end it. There's no way anyone kicks out an avalanche tombstone power driver. Nino fighting back though.
I think so.
They're the ribs of Michael Oku. Nino driving that elbow into the back of the neck of Michael Oku. Sending those tingles down to the fingertips, down the base of the spine, making sure Oku has trouble even gripping. Nino now he's got Michael in position. What is he going to look for? Avalanche! There it is, Hurricane Rana takes down Oku, center of the ring.
Bit of a stinger there as well for Mike. It looked like he came pretty head first there.
Nino Bryan, second rope, Hurricane Nino, can he hit? Michael Oku has stopped him, holds him up. What is Oku going to do to stop this? Poison Rana! Oku lands on his head!
He blocked the first one. He couldn't block the second one.
Nino, it's your chance. This is your chance to take the championship off Michael Oku, to get out of the devious grasp of the champion.
He's feeling it.
Nino Bryan lines up, second rope, Hurricane Nino. Can he get the rotation? Dumps Michael Oku on his head. Poison Rana, Hurricane Nino into the cover. Is it over? Oku kicks out at 2. Nino Bryan cannot believe it. Where's the Rakino? They're using his legs.
He's gonna break the arm.
It's like a Rings of Saturn, but using the far leg, pulling on it now. Now what else is Nino looking? A third limb. He pulls that back, almost a bow and arrow with the Rings of Saturn, half crab. I don't know what Nino's doing, but he just wants to torture Michael Oku now. Michael tied up in knots. Nino Bryan, tap Michael. Give the championship back to the rightful owner.
He's done
it. He's tapped out. Nino Bryan is the Purpose Wrestling champion once again. The first ever 2-time champion in Purpose Wrestling history. He had to tie Michael Oku up like a pretzel, almost 3 submissions combined, but it worked. Oku taps out, well, verbally taps out, he had no hands to do it with.
The jubilation is real, Bobby. The celebration is on. Nino Bryan is our new Purpose champion, and the crowd are going wild. The library has come unglued.
The fans so happy to see Nino Bryan, to see a valiant champion finally with the belt. Look at the dismay on Oku's face. He cannot believe he was made to tap out at the hands of Nino Bryan.
Some are out there, Mr. and Mrs. Bryan, are smiling, and I don't mean that like they passed away. I mean they're just somewhere out there in the crowd.
As their son lifts the Purpose title for the second time, the Bryan family so tightly knit. We saw that with the way Nino played Michael Oku. The brothers, here they are.
Here they are.
The Bryan brothers, a 3-strong unit of incredible wrestlers, with the eldest, the leader, taking back the Purpose Wrestling title, being lifted up by his younger brothers, who are so proud of him. The crowd chanting, "You deserve it," at Nino Bryan. Nino barely able to stand.
Hold on.
David Francisco, a mentor to Nino Bryan.
For a second, I thought David was going to try. He's only won 1 match, but I thought he was going to try and steal the spotlight there, and try and make a challenge. But thank goodness, he's left Nino to celebrate.
Coming out to celebrate with his friend, and we see Safire, Ronnie Knox, the 8-7, Jay Alexander, Joshua James, all coming out to celebrate with the Bryans. Finally, the tyrannical reign of Michael Oku is over.
job. Incredible performance. What a match. What a match. What a main event.
Thank you for watching Purpose Wrestling. A little less conversation. We have a brand new Purpose Wrestling champion. His name is Nino Bryan, and we will see you in September for Welcome to Paradise.
One more time, give it up for your new Purpose Wrestling champion, Nino Bryan!
Been carried back here in my brother's arms with no working legs. Zilch, 0 working legs at this point. One half crabbed to death, the other tweaked. I've got nothing. I've got nothing left. But guess what I did? With nothing left in my body, just everything in my heart, I came out and I kept going and I kept going and I kept going and I kept going and I kept going. Because everything was here today. Everything was on the line. Now, I have what I needed. I have what my family needed, and it's gone from Michael Oku. It's mine now, and I'm never letting it go.
I often say that on my day, I can beat any wrestler in this world. And I feel like I've proven that. It seems as though that goes for Nino as well. On his day, Nino Bryant can beat some of the best wrestlers in the world. After everything I did, and he's gonna be tired again. Okay, but here's my lasting message. I don't know where, I don't know when, but I promise this isn't over.
Thank you for watching Purpose Wrestling. Don't miss any of the great pro wrestling action live in Wimbledon. Join us at the Merton Art Space. All details for tickets in the description below. Make sure you subscribe to the Purpose Wrestling YouTube channel for more great matches. Thank you for watching and see you next time.